What you guys up to tonight? We are here in Myanmar and Yangon. It is weird. I can't get signal in most places, but I can get it right in my room, and that's it. But I can't get WhatsApp. I can't get Instagram, get TikTok, and YouTube. So we are here in Yangon, Myanmar, guys. Hey, Yangon, Myanmar. What's up? We got one in the box. How you guys doing tonight? Crazy, crazy time in Myanmar. Yeah, we're here in Yangon. This is about the only thing I can do. If I leave the room, I have no signal. So if you're trying to get at me on WhatsApp, you're trying to get at me on Instagram or any other platform, it's not going to happen right now. I have no signal. I couldn't get an eSIM, couldn't get any of that. But let me tell you, we're going to do a first. This whole live is going to be about Yangon. Guys, crazy. It's been a really good time. It started off slow, kind of started off a little disappointing, but it ended up being wild. Guys, this is like cool. This is cool. So we're here in Yangon, Myanmar, having a great time. We called it an early night because I have to get up tomorrow, but and it's not always the safest for foreigners to be out at night. So we're just here. We're gonna kick it. We're gonna have a good time. What are you guys up to tonight? Where are you watching from? Sorry, it's a little hot. My wife, my AC isn't the greatest, but I've had a good time here so far. See what you guys are up to. I could only go live from my room. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. We're here to talk Myanmar. That's where we are. As you can tell, it's hot. It's hot tonight. So I'm just seeing what you guys are up to. We've had a great time. It started off really slow and kind of depressing, but ended up working out nice. So drop it in the chat where you're watching from. Oh, there we go. Now the numbers are picking up. How are we doing tonight, guys? We're here. We're live from Yangon, Myanmar. I wonder if my tongue's red. A little bit, yeah, from the beetle nut. So yeah, if you have an American phone, really, really, really hard to get an eSIM here. Not the easiest, but just go unplugged, go out on town, have a good time. We made some great content today, all positive stuff here. As you guys know, I'm here in Yangon, Myanmar, but we're not making anything political, just fun, enjoying the culture, getting used to the people, having a great time. Services are not the best, but we're having a good time. So, where are you guys watching from? There we go. We got a bunch of people on here right now. Do me a favor, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. We are here from Myanmar, Yangon, Myanmar. We're just enjoying the culture, enjoying the food, enjoying. Dude, we had some great party tonight. You would not realize, not think about what's going on here in this country. But yeah, we're just chilling. How is everybody doing tonight? Once everybody starts chiming in, telling me where you're watching from, we're going to talk about the day today. We're going to talk about the content that we made. We're going to talk about my experience at the end of the first day from Myanmar. So far, so good. I have had a great time. It started out, like I said, it started off a little slow, started off a little disappointing, but then it just cleaned up. We had a great time. We're in for the night. Not always the safest for foreigners. Here at night, according to what locals told me, I did not feel that way. But so far, the food's been great. The people have been really nice. Everything else has been very interesting. We're going to get up in the morning. We're going to go check out some more of the city, make another video. So it's been really good. Where's everybody watching from? Drop it in the chat. We got 11 people in here. Do me a favor and comment where you're watching from, and then ask any questions you have about my first day here in Myanmar, guys. It's warm in here, very warm in here. So we started off the day kind of just, where's my cat? My cat is in Vietnam right now. I'm going to be back in a few days. We're here in Myanmar. Wait till you see the videos that come out. Awesome, 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 guys. How are you doing tonight, TT? Oh, I'm not home. I'm in Myanmar. I'm in the place that's got a civil war going on right now, but not once did I feel unsafe today. Everything was cool. Did I make a video? Yes. I made a big video today. Actually, I made a 4K city walk and I made a full video today. And we're going to do it again tomorrow. And then we're going to do it again on Tuesday before we head back in the evening. I've got a local that's going to show me around on Tuesday. And then tomorrow we're going to go on a tour in the morning. We're going to go see more of the city. I'm going to tell you, today was wild. Way different than I expected. I didn't know what to expect, but nothing but positive things to say about this country so far. The people were so freaking sweet. When you see why, all day long I was wondering what was going on with this makeup. I took it off already, and I kept asking people, and nobody would tell me. And then I was at a little bar, and I asked the guy, I was like, "What is with the makeup?" And they're like, "Oh, no, that's our traditional cosmetic makeup we wear here. Everybody wears it." And I was like, cool, thank you. And he comes back like 5 minutes later and he goes, "Hey, do you want to wear it?" And I'm like, "Let's go." So he brought over this like metal pan, shaved it off with water, made it for me. So, yeah, it was cool. It was really cool. So I was wearing the makeup. All of the local girls were like, "Oh, that's so cool. That's awesome." Or throwing up a thumbs up if they didn't understand English. So it was cool. We tried betel nut. Actually, people kept giving it to me. So I'd had like 3 different betel nuts tonight. Yeah, everyone's super nice. I mean, like I said, given the current situation here in Myanmar, you would think everybody would be in a different wavelength, but everyone was super cool. I like the last one. I was getting ready to do like this amusement park ride, and I had been drinking a little bit, and then they were like, "Here, try this betel nut." And I had the betel nut, and it was super strong. And then like the ride kept going and going, and then like it started upsetting my stomach a little bit, but it was funny. Did I post the new video? No, 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 no. I don't have bandwidth to post here. I posted a couple small videos on some airline reviews on my other channel, but we're gonna edit them. It was a blast. It was. Wait till you see it. We are gonna make like I kind of went around town, showed what Chinatown looked like here because that's where I'm staying. Then we went out. I partied. I'm always alone. 9 times out of 10, I'm alone. 9 times out of 10. So, me trying beetle nut, me getting the makeup, because it's like Chinese New Year here too. So I showed the Chinese New Year celebration. I went on a like this like dangerous ass amusement park ride. It was kind of fun. Just partying with people. Yes, but I don't want to talk about that. So yes, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be fun. Um, like we did a lot of cool stuff here today. It was really, really. It was unexpected. Like I said, the day started really, really slow. Um, it was kind of depressing because like the situation here is kind of rough. But then as the day progressed, I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. So, yeah, my stomach's a little upset though from that beetle nut. But you guys are gonna see it. Like, it's a vibe out here. I'm not in Japan anymore. I'm not in Japan anymore. I was in Japan last week. Now I'm in Myanmar. I'm in Yangon, Myanmar. I got done. I finished up in Japan for the first trip, and then I came back to Vietnam. I made some content, and then I went to Myanmar, and now I'm in Myanmar, and I made a whole like big video today, plus a 4K walk. Remember, I can only stay gone a certain period of time because I have the cat, so I can only go like 4, 5, 6 days at a time. I'm gonna go back in like April after baseball season starts, like the end of March, beginning of April. I'm in Yangon, Myanmar now. So, making content. And then I'll be back in a few days. I'll be back in, I don't know yet. I'm waiting to hear from the guys from Paradise Life. I am honestly not sure yet. Yes. Yes. I think I could be out in my neighborhood at night, but I still don't know. I'm in the inner city right now. There is a rumor, I don't know, and I have to be careful how I say it because I'm still in the country, but there's a rumor that people get kidnapped. So it's better for foreigners to stay in. I don't know if it's true. I'm just going on what locals told me. What's up, Life with Dobie? Yeah, Monty, I'm gonna go back to Japan soon. All the Japan videos are gonna be like my editor is editing them now remotely. I'm doing great. I'm great. I'm surprised I'm able to get the bandwidth to get this live off. I couldn't get an eSIM. They won't. None of the eSIMs will work here. Yeah, I'm in Burma. I'm in Burma right now. It's better to be safe. Trust me. I made so much content today and all positive stuff that like I'm good. I definitely made it work, and I couldn't even spend all the money I converted. I couldn't even spend it all. So I had a great time. Japan or Myanmar? Dobie. I learned from you. When are you going to come back to Colombia? I don't know yet. Probably not for a while. I mean, Myanmar is like a 2-hour flight, so it was super chill. It was funny. I met a girl, very sweet, sweet girl, when we were waiting in line to check in. You know, with Tet, everything is like super busy at the airport, but nobody's really going to Myanmar. So the Myanmar Airways international flight, the check-in line was easy. So I went to the check-in line. I met this girl. She was really sweet. She lives in Vietnam, but she's Burmese, and um, she gave me her number. Obviously, you can't hang out with local. It's against the law. So, I mean, we're not going to do that. We are going to have lunch on Tuesday before I go to the airport in public. We're gonna have lunch, she and I. And then when she gets back to Vietnam, maybe I'll take her out. I don't know yet. Hopefully she's watching. But very nice girl, very sweet, on it, like honest girl. So, but she works in Vietnam. Yeah, yeah, obviously. I actually had a girl while I was like filming the video offer, like, bring me up a slip about prostitution, but I'm not doing that here. I knew exactly what it meant. It was funny because I was talking with this guy and I was filming, and he was like, "Yeah." He's like, "You know what that is, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I know exactly what that." Yes, yes. It's not about hanging out. It's about like I couldn't have any girl come to my room here. They have room rules. I mean, Lao has the same rules, so they have very strict rules about hanging out. Foreigners like in the room in the hotel. So I'm gonna follow the law. But yeah, I mean, it was a great experience today. So, but yeah, I met her, and she's cool, but she's spending Tet with her family. Um, and then like we'll see. I don't know. I don't even know if there's anything there, but not here. She's spending time with her family. So we'll do lunch while she has lunch from work, and then I'll go to the airport. I'll come back to Vietnam, and then I'm not going to be going to Da Nang to do my border run. I'm going to be going to. I'm just going to take a trip to Singapore, and I've got a guy that's going to do my visa for me. Everything, yeah, it's probably for safety reasons. To be, yeah, oh yeah. I mean, I'm not here for that, so it's okay. I'm here to just enjoy and kind of explore a new country. That's why when you guys see my videos come out, there's nothing political, there's nothing government. I'm staying out of all that, just like in Vietnam. I'm just here to enjoy this amazing country, and try the food and meet some cool people and stay out of their business. You know what I mean? So far, it's been good. I mean, like I said, it started a little bit down because I'll be honest, I kind of got in my feels a little bit. Um, I, I got here and I saw a lot of people that weren't in the best situation. Um, how long you planning to stay? I'm only here for 3.5 days. What's up, Dante? How are you doing? Where are you watching from? Yeah, I'm just going to be here for a few days, enjoying Yangon. It's not really safe to go too many places around the country right now, for reasons I don't really want to discuss. How's my stomach feeling? It was good until the stuff I just did. I was, you'll see in the video. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, what's up, Dante? Where are you from? But yeah, I mean, oh, you're Spanish. Cool, 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 cool. From Spain? Hola, ¿cómo estás? Mi nombre es Justin. But yeah, yeah, I mean, I'm going to Cali and Bogota, I'm going to in Bogota for 3 months. I'll be okay with 10,000? Yes. Bro, I mean, dude, you don't need all that. I mean, it's good to have. Definitely have it, but um, that's more than enough. Hola. Yeah, it's cool here. I mean, I didn't know what to expect, honestly. Do I ever use a tour guide? Sometimes. I booked. I'm a partner with Viator and with Agoda. So tomorrow I'm going to be doing an Agoda tour in the morning for like 3 hours, kind of getting a different view of the city. So I'm going to make a whole video on that. That'll be its own video. Yeah. Yeah, I hope the people of Burma, of Myanmar, that they like the content I'm making. So far, it's been pretty awesome. Um, yeah, like I said, I honestly didn't know what to expect. I was really nervous coming here. I don't normally get scared, and I wouldn't say scared. I would say nervous. That's always good. Passive income is always a great thing to have, no matter where you are in the world. Man, I can taste that betel nut on my tongue. You quit your job already. That's freaking awesome. Yeah. If you guys don't know what betel nut is, you're gonna find out. It's everybody chews it here. So if you look at the streets when you come to Myanmar, like you're gonna see like red fluid. What's up, gang gang? Yeah, like you're gonna see like red spit marks everywhere. Yeah, but I've had three today. The first one I bought for 1,000 cat, and then the second one I bought when I left the bar, and I was like, "How much?" And the lady was like, "No, no, no, it's free for you." I'm like, "Okay." And then that one was stronger than the first one. And then the third one I had was a freebie as well. Yeah, it's got nicotine. It's basically tobacco mixed with whatever the hell betel nut is, and then a bunch of stuff that they mix in it. So I'm wondering why my AC. There we go. Now it's working. I've seen that in other videos where people chew and spit. Yeah, I've been spitting it. I actually just like floss to get it all out of my teeth. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I was like bummed a little bit earlier today because I was like, oh, I'm disappointed seeing people struggling. And then and then um like it all came together where I had like an amazing like the wait till you guys see the video. It starts off slow. You need to watch it all the way through. Everything's running on generators here. Everything is um Wi-Fi. I don't have Wi-Fi, so like I'm only in my hotel. And even then I can't use a lot of the apps, even with a VPN. If I turn the VPN on, it turns everything off. If you get people out there? What do you mean? Will you get in trouble if you get people out there? What do you mean? Like if I hook up with girls? Yes. But if I'm just hanging out with people and respecting the culture, I don't see it being a problem. I was talking to a cop earlier, not on camera, obviously, and I asked him, I said, am I gonna get in trouble for no, I can't. I can't get a SIM card. I tried. I went to MPT, which is a big company here, and then I went to Atom, which is another big company here, and I have iPhone, so I can't. If I had like an Android that I could pop the SIM out, I'd be golden. But like with the iPhone, you can't. Let's see what missed. I missed. Yeah, you're gonna see me doing it. I tried three different types of betel nut tonight. A lot of it depends on who's making it, and then they just switch it up. I was holding 600 in Bitcoin, and it shot up after the election. Yeah, I mean, dude, crypto, everything's about to go up. Oh, you're just now getting your passport, dude. Passport's the key to the world for everyone in every country. Um, don't have it too much. It'll ruin your tongue and also your teeth. My teeth are fucked anyways. Um, if I help people out with money, will you get in trouble? No, 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 no. No. I mean, I'm sure. I don't know. I can't speak for the government of Myanmar, but like I'm sure they want us coming out here there and spending our money as long as we're doing it for like we're not buying things we shouldn't be buying and doing things we shouldn't be doing. And as long as we don't talk about politics or talk about the government, like which I'm not going to do. So, um yeah, man, there's like mosquitoes bad. I got bit or I got stung. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, honestly, like I was at the airport last night and I was talking to a guy and a guy had seen my channel, which really weirded me the heck out. And he goes, "You're a YouTuber," and I'm like, "Yeah," but he's like, "Look, you can film out here. Don't worry about that. Just don't film government buildings. Don't film police officers or military. You're gonna see them everywhere with their like rifles out." He's like, "Just don't film them." And he's like, "As long as you don't talk about politics, you're good to go." So, and I didn't come here for that anyways. I came out here to film like I came out here to like just enjoy the culture, see a new country, have a good time. So, to be honest, everyone's been super friendly, super friendly. Yeah, you can get a SIM card. You're gonna have to show your passport photo or a copy of your passport to be within government regulations. But like, they don't. They'll give you a SIM card. And they do severely restrict what you can look at, but if you have a VPN, which is what all the locals do anyway, so um, I would just learn the local laws and try to find, you know, and then try to make sure you don't violate them, which I'm no interest in violating the laws here. It was, I'll be honest. So I got in last night, like 10 o'clock, got to my hotel by 11. I didn't go out, I stayed in. I got a good night's sleep. Woke up this morning, went out. I filmed the city walk. Oh yeah, I had my dinner. Actually, I've eaten a couple times because I wanted to try the food. Um, got up this morning. I did a city walk video. So that one I won't edit. There won't be any music. It's just a 4K city walk. So that one will go in the city walk playlist. And then I started filming like an entire video. Like I said, it's I'm not trying to do anything political. I just want to do like honest opinion, good times. So, got up today, started walking around. You, I saw some things that kind of shook me a little bit, and then I was like kind of depressed, and then I started going around, and I ended up. Then things started to click. I was like, all right, um, you know, and they have a amazing celebration going on right now. So I found their party street too. So we went out and partied. I went out and partied. So, but the thing about it is like I can get invited to a table, but none of the girls are going to sit with me, mainly because they don't want to get into trouble because I'm a foreigner. No, I am not in the tourist area. I'm in Chinatown. You got to realize, like, the main areas that are safe-ish for tourists are like Mandalay, which is another part of the country, and then here. I do think it's possible I'm the first blogger to actually come in after the new year. Luke Demont has been here since November or December, but like besides him, I'm the first one to come in after the new year. So that's kind of cool. They really don't get a lot of us here. I did see a lot of Europeans, not a lot, maybe 10 or 15. Um, so, but I haven't felt unsafe. This country has definitely been through it. You'll be able to see when I make when I put my video out. But I also think you're going. I've met some really amazing people that are just, the people here are really cool. So I'm very happy. Like I said, the beginning of the day, I was like super freaking depressed, and then like things started to all come together. You know what I mean? I normally don't get depressed very easily, and I don't get upset, but I saw a lot of people in a bad way, and that that sucked. But in the end, then I saw a lot of people like doing well. So you can't sit with the low. No, guys are fine. Guys are fine. Trust me, you'll notice. You'll see what I mean when I make my video. And I'm not making, like I said, not making a statement. Not, but like, yeah, it's just different. Some countries have rules about foreigners and locals, and it's not about locals. It's about like male, female. No, I mean the guys, you're fine. Guys, you're fine. Guys and guys are fine. So I'm gonna be honest. There's really no tourist area. Yangon and Mandalay are like the two places, but I'll tell you, I think any of you guys could come here and be safe and have a good time. People are really nice. If you're not out doing the wrong things, I think you can avoid a lot of the problems, probably. But I'm gonna be honest, man. Everyone's been super nice. What's crazy is the girls will like look at you and smile. They just can't do anything. When I was at the Adams store, the girl looked at me right in front of her boss and was like, "You have really pretty eyes." I do have pretty eyes, and but like she was like, and then she just kind of walked away. But like I said, they're nice, and I think they like foreigners. But it's just there are rules, and you have to follow the rules. I think the women out here are beautiful, though. I think the people are awesome, so it's been pretty cool. Finally, my AC's working. Oh no, dude, trust me. I ended up buying a round of shots for the table next to me. They were like, they all knew English. We were talking, and it was like 4 or 5 girls, 3 guys, and I just can't spend the money. Like literally, I changed 100. I brought $300. I changed 180 of it, and I can't even spend it. The money's so cheap. If you did hang out with the women, I don't know, and I don't want to find out. I think the big thing is like relations. I think if you try to bring them back to your hotel, it's not going to happen. The same thing in Laos. In Laos, it's the same way. They have a rule about like, and I think it's getting easier, but yeah. But the girls out here are gorgeous. So it's a very unique demographic that they have here. So they have a lot of like Indian people because India borders Myanmar. So you have a lot of Indian mixed with Asian, mixed with a ton of ethnic groups, which is why they have the issue. Like, I'll give you an example, off topic. Here's what I was talking about. So, I changed 180 and I got 630,000 kyat, right? I split it in half and like have half for today and half for tomorrow. And I figured whatever was left I'd use on Tuesday, right? Before I go to the airport. This is what I have left. I mean, like, look, hold on. This is what I have left from today. I tried to spend it. I can't even spend it all. I may not even, There's no way I'm gonna spend it all. Like these are 10,000 cat right here. $10,000 cats. And then these are all 10,000. And then these are 5,000 cat. They actually have a blue one too. This is the blue one. So you have the white one and the blue one. So if you notice, it's white, it's blue, but it's the same. And then these are like the 5,000 cats. And this is what I have left over from today. Like I said, I split it in half. And then like, these are 1,000. What's up, Chris? How you doing? We're here in Myanmar. Maybe you can help out a family or someone there. I will. I'll probably keep some of it in case if I come back, and because I plan on doing a oh, you're here in Yangon. Awesome. I like it here. It's very nice. These are 1,000 cats. What is this? This is also 1,000 cats. 1,000. This one's old, like a rickety one, probably been underwater. And then this one's a 200 cat and 100 cat. Yeah, this is like half. Like I still have, this is what I have left from the half of the money for the trip. I still have a whole bunch more, but like things are so cheap here. I bought a thing of Coca-Cola, a bag of chips, and a bottle of liquor for $2. So I haven't even cracked the liquor. I drank a lot earlier tonight on 90th. So yeah, I mean, I don't really want to drink anymore. I'm just chilling. I'm in the hotel room, relaxing. Are you from Myanmar, Chris? Or are you from somewhere else and you're visiting? Nice. Yeah, I like it here. It's really nice. I can tell you guys are going through a tough time. But like people are doing the best they can to make the best of it, right? So everyone's been super friendly to me. The food is really good. I'm going to tell you guys a funny story. Okay, so today I was looking for food at this restaurant, and I went to this restaurant. Yeah, you don't want. No, I mean, I just don't need to drink anymore. Since I'm staying in and I've already had a lot, I'm just relaxing. I'm going to get a good night's sleep. I don't want to be hungover tomorrow, so I won't. So it's funny. I went to this restaurant trying to get some food, right? And so I was like, I want food. And he's like, well, our lunch is over, but we have awesome ice cream. And I was like, what's that? So I get it, right? You guys are going to see this in my YouTube video. So it was ice cream sandwiches and then a big ball of ice cream in the middle with fruit on top. Now, it's not an ice cream sandwich like you would think. It's literally white bread with the where am I from? I'm from the United States, but I live in Vietnam. It's literally like bread, white bread with the crust cut off, with ice cream in the middle, and then ice cream in like a big glob of ice cream in the middle of 4 ice cream sandwiches, and like fruit, like this fruit jelly stuff that was really, it was just bizarre, but it was kind of cool at the same time. Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, but yeah, everyone's been nice. I haven't felt unsafe, not once. I enjoyed the Chinese New Year celebration tonight. Um, I tried 3 different kinds of betel nut. I partied on 90th Street. Um, had some food over there too that was really, really good. I had the chicken satay with this spicy rice. It was really good. It doesn't sound good, and it was bizarre, but it wasn't bad. It was just different. When I mean ice cream sandwich, legitimately, it's a freaking ice cream sandwich with bread. Wait till you see the YouTube video. You're gonna see. It was cool. Like I could see how you could eat it and get full. So, but yeah, my first day here was. It's not sandwiches, no. Dude, literally, I don't know what the hell it was, but it was ice cream with bread, but it was good. You'll see. What do you do here, Chris? By the way, guys, do me a favor, hit that like button. There's 10 of you watching right now. Hit that like button. And make sure you're subscribed. Oh, you just found my channel. That's awesome. That's cool. This is what I do. I travel all around the world and I just each country I go to, I explore the culture, I meet cool people. I don't do anything political. I don't talk about any of that, which obviously is a good thing for here, right? Awesome. Thank you, TT. And I just like trying the new food, kind of exploring, walking around, and just kind of just enjoying the culture of each country. So that's what I do, Chris. I was in Japan, dude. My videos from Japan are gonna be fire. I'm gonna start uploading them when I get back to Vietnam, and then when I get back, I'll have my editor start working on these from Myanmar. So I think the people in Myanmar are gonna like the videos I made. I hope they do, because I want to come back. I want to see how things are when things start to get better here. Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I'm still here. I just want to kind of show people like about Myanmar culture and like how awesome the people are here. Damn, is that a good thing or a bad thing that I'm still here? It's cool. Yeah. Like I said, I most people would be worried about live streaming or about making videos here, but I'm not doing anything that's going to make the government mad at me. So I'm not saying anything about anyone. I'm not talking about the politics. I'm not talking about the situation here in Myanmar. I'm just talking about like like the people I meet and the cool things I see. And I never ask anybody about anything political. So, and I don't film government buildings. I don't film the workers. Yeah, yeah. I know Luke Dumont. He's way bigger than me. He's still here in Myanmar. I'm sure you've seen his videos. So everyone in Myanmar that I've talked to has seen his stuff. So yeah, like just I'm just trying to show the best side of it, right? Like regardless of what's happening in this country, and I'm gonna keep. I don't really have an opinion. I'm just because I don't know enough. I'm ignorant. Like so, I just want to show people that like this is an awesome group of people. I do not speak Burmese. I do not speak Burmese. It seems like it would be easier to learn to speak than Vietnamese because it's not tonal. Well, it is tonal, but it's not the same tones. But the writing, the script that they use is difficult. So what I did is I got Google Translate and I downloaded the entire translation for Burmese before I got here because I knew that there was a chance I would not have Wi-Fi. And I was right. I have literally, if I leave my room, I have nothing. I have no signal, no nothing. So, yeah. But yeah, I mean, people are coming. I saw some foreigners out there on I think it's called 90th, right? That big party street. Is it called 90th Street? That's what someone told me, but I'm not sure. You would know better than me, Chris. Yeah, I was out there. It was cool. I'm gonna go back out there tomorrow night and have a good time. I can walk home from there, so would you recommend for a remote worker starting out to save money with good internet and decent nightlife? Oh, to come here or just to save money first? I mean, it's always good to have a nest egg because when you live overseas, things can happen. I mean, let's say you're walking down the street and you get into an accident, right? Someone hits you with a moto or whatever, and you have to go pay out of pocket for medical. You have to be very careful. It's always good to have money behind you. But yeah, I mean, you could live overseas and save money. Like, that's what I do. I'm saving money in Vietnam. Vietnam is the most affordable country in the world with good infrastructure. Honestly, Myanmar is a great place to visit, but I couldn't live here because the Wi-Fi is not good. I mean, they're just going through a tough time right now, guys. The infrastructure is not the greatest, but I think the government's trying to do the best they can. Like, but I highly recommend people come here to visit. Stay in Chinatown, stay in the central part of the city, and don't go to the outskirts. If you go to the outskirts, you could end up in problems. So, like I said, that's not a political statement. I'm just telling you the truth. The infrastructure is not the greatest. Most places are on generators. When you fly in, you're not going to see any lights around the city except for in the central area. Most people only get electric 4 or 5 hours a day. In most of Yangon and around the country, they don't have a lot of power. I'm not sure about Mandalay, and I'm not sure about the new capital. But if you stay in Chinatown, like, look, I got soccer on, I have power, but they're running on a generator. You know what I mean? So, this country's struggling right now, and the people are struggling, but they're making the best of it. So, I think by my videos, people are going to see, like, without me saying anything, you're going to get to see what it looks like. Yeah, because it's a hotel. Exactly. People living in their homes don't have it the same way. I know that because I was talking to some people before I came, some Burmese people that live in Vietnam. But I think that you can see what's going on. What's up, Raisa? Where are you watching from? But I think that you're going to see that the Burmese people, the Myanmar people, are very proud and doing the best that they can. They're doing the best that they can to just get through, right? So, where are you watching from, Raisa? But yeah, this is my first day recap. Do you guys have any other questions about Yangon? Well, I don't know anything else about any else in Myanmar, but about Yangon, I can tell you my first impressions today. But don't ask me any political questions because I can't, for my safety. I'm not. I'm just gonna stay out of that. No politic. Do you guys have any questions, or do you want to know, or? Oh shoot! Now I just read your question again. SMWH. Where would you recommend? Man, there's so many options, man. You could live in Asia. You could live in Albania. Albania is very cheap. You could live Vietnam, Albania, Thailand, Philippines. Yeah. I'm just staying out of it. But I mean, for the people that like haven't been here before, like if they want to ask me any other questions, I'll tell you what I think or what I've had. So what have I had? I had this pork curry and rice earlier today. I had this chicken satay with spicy rice. I had the Burmese curry, which is really good. I'm saving a dish for for Tuesday. The fish, what's it called? The fish dish. Chris, what's the like fish dish? Um, the girl I met in Vietnam, she's like, I want you to try that on Tuesday, so just wait. So that's what I'm gonna do. I've got the name. I've got it saved. It's like some famous fish dish here in Myanmar. The beef noodle one, I'm gonna eat that tomorrow. I haven't found anywhere that like the problem with everyone being on generators is a lot of the food's been sitting out. And while Burmese people don't have a problem with it, I'm a foreigner and it'll it'll put me in the toilet. So like I'm only going to place like a lot of the street food looks amazing, but it's been sitting out. But same thing in Vietnam. It's the same thing in Vietnam. And then what did I have? Some Muslim guy was like walking by and selling some skewers, so I tried some of those. I had three different betel nuts, so that was cool. I had a whole like vat of Chinese rice liquor, strawberry rice liquor. Yeah, you guys are gonna see it all in the video. We're getting up early tomorrow. We're gonna go on a tour. We're gonna ride the train. We're gonna go check out a different part of the city. You heard Albania is pretty awesome. Yeah. Okay. Thailand's cool, but you can only get a 60-day visa as a U.S. citizen. So, um, it's comforting here. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I didn't know what to expect when I got here, and at first I was kind of down. Awesome. I'm glad. See, that's what I want. I want people to see like, um, I want people to like see my stuff and learn something about a new country, right? There's two types of videos that come out of Myanmar. There's the people that talk about all the conflict, and then there's people that cover the culture. I'm the culture guy. I'm one of those people. So obviously, this is a country that's been struggling. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I loved Malaysia. Some of the best food in the world. My videos did 25K each in Malaysia. So Malaysian people are very loyal to creators that make good content about them. But when it comes to nightlife, it's kind of difficult because they only in Kuala Lumpur, they have like certain areas and like it's 60% Muslim. So if you're not a Muslim, you're going to have kind of a hard time with dating if you're trying to date. It seemed to me like everybody was just going out to just like in groups and they already knew each other. So, as for Albania, I've been to Albania. I'm going back in probably the fall, probably the fall. It's also half Muslim, but there's no problem dating the women there. So if you're trying to date, it's not an issue. Thailand's awesome. It's just you can only get a 60-day visa. I wouldn't live in Pattaya though. I would go to Bangkok. I love Bangkok. Bangkok is amazing. It's a big city. It's kind of chaotic, but I don't want to be around prostitution 24/7, and that's what you're gonna have in Pattaya. So, and Phuket's cool, but Phuket also has a lot of that. I like Bangkok because I like to go to the fights. I mean, dude, you can watch world championship level kickboxing like 3 times a week. So, Bangkok is awesome. There's a lot to do. There's always something going on in Bangkok. Pretty safe, I would say. Pretty safe. So, honestly, like everybody told me it was super dangerous here. They're like, "Oh my God, Yangon is the most dangerous city in Asia," and I don't feel it. Like, I mean, I'm sure I haven't really ventured out a lot, and I'm sure if I go to certain areas, it'd be different. But like, nobody's ever gotten around me, and I'm like, "Oh, I feel danger in danger." I'm also a different type of dude because I'm a soldier, a retired soldier. So I just don't feel unsafe here. I'm sure the danger. If, I'm sure, like, if I had my phone out too much, I'm sure somebody would take my phone. But that's everywhere in the world. That's Vietnam. That's America. That's definitely in Colombia. I just don't feel like people are out to get you here. But I also know that like it's very poor here, so obviously there's always going to be those 1 or 2 people that will be opportunistic. But again, I've never felt that. Um, there's cops everywhere, there's military everywhere, so I think that's kind of keeping things in check. I talked to one police officer, he was very nice. So the military people don't really talk to you as a foreigner, but I'm not really trying to talk to them too much either. Not because I don't like them, but just because I'm trying to stay out of it. What's up, Kim? I'm surprised I was able to get signal in my hotel room. I'm doing okay. End of the first night. Made 2 great videos today. We're going to go at it again tomorrow. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I did a city walk, an unedited city walk over here in Chinatown. So that'll get posted when I come back. And then I made an awesome video here today because they've got a big festival going on. So, yeah, thank you so much. I'm glad I am too. I'm a little, yeah, yeah, I'm in Chinatown right now. I'm staying at a hotel in Chinatown. Even the local folks are really big into the Chinese New Year. So we're, we're doing our thing. My hotel's on generator. So like, this is what it looks like. I was telling them people earlier, like, I couldn't even spend, this is half the money I have for the trip. I couldn't even spend it all. Like, I was even buying shots for people that I was talking to because I'm not going to be able to spend it. Yeah, I didn't even know. Like, I got 3 nights, 4 days for $88, and I paid them in US dollar. I've even got soccer, like English Premier League on TV, which is kind of cool. I'm gonna be here till Tuesday, and then I'll be back in Vietnam. Yeah, it's a great deal. Again, the whole airport in Ho Chi Minh was like packed because of the holiday, and or my belt. Kind of. My belts are always upset because I got an issue. Who is playing football? Westvia was Leicester and someone else. The connection, yeah, the connection cut out, but I think it's. Are we back now? I think we're back now. Yeah, I'm gonna end up doing something nice for someone. No menu. Um, Cambodia is Cambodia. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of Cambodia. Cambodia is cool and all, but I don't know. I saw everything I wanted to see there. Um, Arsenal was playing earlier. Is the picture back? The normal guys? Yeah, yeah. I've been to Jamaica. I went to Kingston. Sorry, I missed that. Are you there for? No, I just came to come, but I didn't realize that like tonight is the big ceremony for big celebration for Chinese New Year. You're gonna see it. I filmed a lot of it. And the people really get into it here. I even wore their traditional makeup earlier. I had the oh, what's it called? Still slow on your end. I'm sorry, guys. It was reconnecting, and then I reconnected. Yeah, it was big. Yeah, Jamaica's fun. It's kind of dangerous, but not for foreigners. It's just dangerous for Jamaicans. When we get back to Vietnam, we're gonna get a tattoo right here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry it's choppy here. I wonder if I do this, if it'll like reset. Yeah, I'm surprised I have signal at all. Yeah, Jamaica's cool. It's just, I think it's more dangerous for Jamaicans. I think they get the memo that you don't really mess with the tourists, and I think because I was walking around at night with the camera out, nobody messed with me. I'm sure. Um, yeah, yeah, it's cool. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm just glad I was able to get on for a little bit, talk to you guys. I haven't made the thumbnail for this live yet. I'm gonna upload it a little bit. Like I'm gonna make it and upload it after the I end the live. That way people know if they want to watch the live again. Yara, Chris. I'm gonna be out at 90th Street tomorrow night. If you want to meet up for a coffee or a drink or whatever. Don't wear don't wear black. I don't have any black clothes with me. Actually, I have the shirt I wore here is black. Um, I see what you did with the Cambodia question being no freedom of speech and all. No, I mean, no, I mean, I can say what I want about Cambodia. I just can't say what I want. When it comes to Cambodia, I'll speak um, Cambodia has a lot of cool places to see. Cambodia is a lot of fun if you're an outdoor kid or a backpacker. But I got scammed pretty bad. I just don't want to go back. Okay, I think our Wi-Fi is back. So this is the 2025 trophy right here. The bad thing is, and the only reason why I'm nervous about getting it done, I'm gonna have to get my shoulder reoperated on at some point. And I'm hoping they can do it on a scope. If not, they're gonna have to cut through my tattoos. Do I have social media? I have all social media. It's raining and denying at the moment. You know what's funny is I've been in. Yeah, the internet keeps going in and out, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, the internet keeps going in and out here. I apologize, guys. My social media is Armyguy Travels on Instagram, Armyguy Travels on TikTok, YouTube, Threads, Facebook. Um, I tore it a long time ago, and then I took a bullet through my armpit, and it ripped up my shoulder. So, like it went through and out. So, I've had it scoped like 3 times already, and then on the back, I've got a big scar on the back of my shoulder blade where they reconstructed my shoulder the first time. But I've got clicking, and my shoulder pops out every once in a while. So I know that at some point I'm gonna have to get it popped. Oh, what's up, man? How you doing, India Walla? I'm Indian, and you? American. I'm from the USA. Yeah, my shoulder's always in pain, and I'm lefty. I'm a lefty, so yeah. I mean, I have chronic pain, so that's part of the reason. No excuse, but like part of the reason I drink a lot is because I'm always in pain, and it takes the edge off. Yep, I'm left-handed. I also took a bullet through this hand. That's why my hand's crooked. On my right hand. So, India Walla YouTuber. I've been trying to eat Burmese food the whole time I'm here, but there's so many Indian people here, and there's so many good Indian restaurants. I really want to get some Indian food here. Most of my injuries are from the military, yeah. How's my belly? My belly's fine right now. About 20 minutes ago, it was upset because I ate another beetle nut and then I got onto a ride and it was like, you'll see it when you see the YouTube video. Jay Shri Ram. What does that mean? Red flag. I don't get it. What does that mean? I don't speak Hindi. Thank you so much. They speak Burmese. They speak Burmese. Because this country used to be called Burma, but now it's Myanmar. They say left-hand people are fast thinkers. Yeah, I agree. We're smart. Yeah, I love Indian food so much. You guys probably saw it when you watched my live stream the other day. I live streamed from that Indian restaurant in Vietnam. I'm gonna actually go back and do a full review there. I talked to the owner. I got his number. He's gonna give me access to the kitchen and everything. Oh, it's God name. Oh, that's awesome. Very nice. There's so many Indian people here in Burma or in Myanmar. Just in Yangon alone, like most of the people are part Indian because it borders with India. India is right next door. It's what India, Nepal, Bangladesh, and Laos, I think, are the bordering countries. There's so many pretty girls here. Just a shame I cannot talk to them. Yes, I did. I ended up watching. I watched him. That was a crazy video. I downloaded a bunch because I knew I wasn't gonna be able to have Wi-Fi while I was here. I'm like I said, I'm surprised it's working for this live because nothing else works. Instagram doesn't work, Threads doesn't work. TikTok works surprisingly. But if I like leave my hotel room, nothing. WhatsApp doesn't work. It's supposed to work if you have a VPN, and I have a VPN, but it actually, if I turn on my VPN, then YouTube doesn't work and TikTok doesn't work. So I'm just not worried about it. I'll check all my messages. Dude, the second I land in Vietnam, I'm gonna have like 700 messages. It's gonna be crazy. Yes, absolutely. Do you have to do research? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, because you got to think about it, right? Like, I'm in a country right now that's going through a tough time, and their social media is extremely restricted because the government is got their own like created rules on what you're allowed to access and what you're not. So like I want to make sure that I'm not breaking any rules. Um, yeah. Same thing with dating, talking to women, drinking in public. Um, Drinking in public, like some countries, you can crack open a beer and talk to a cop, no problem. Some countries, if you go and there is no drinking in public. Um, some countries, especially in Asia, new rule. Some countries you can't vape, but you can smoke cigarettes, which is wild. Like Vietnam is a prime example. They outlawed public smoking of vapes, but yet you can smoke cigarettes anywhere. Here they smoke everywhere, and they have vapes. But yeah, it's always good to learn the laws of the countries you visit so that you don't end up, because you don't want to be that guy that makes the international news. Like, YouTuber or traveler gets arrested in said country for violating this law. Some countries won't mess with foreigners, even though it's a law, but like other countries will do it just to make a point. Your sister's calling any minute. Awesome. Okay. Hey, by the way, I hope your leg gets better. Like, I hope you get back on your feet soon. I really, really do. Thank you so much. And I will. I'll be back in Vietnam in a couple of days. It's almost Monday. Yeah. I know because I remember when no, because I think you probably would have been at that meet and greet if you weren't in. Did they at least give you a boot? Are you in a boot? Because the boot helps. Yeah, I try to be. Um, I'm not perfect and I make mistakes, and every once in a while I'll slip up and be rude, which is not normal for me, but it happens because I'm human, right? But like I try to be respectful of not just people, but like the laws in each country. They give you 5 tablets. That's lame. They need to give you like a boot. The boot will actually help you a lot because it'll help you get back on your feet once you're able to. Yeah, I mean, TT, I try because I just don't want to. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, and I'm not perfect. I know I've made mistakes. Like that one time, I felt so bad because I was rude to that girl at the mall in Ho Chi Minh City. I actually went back and apologized. She's like, "Why are you apologizing?" Like, she's like, "You'd been drinking." I said, "Drinking is not an excuse. to be rude. And she's like, well, thank you. And I was like, okay. And then I left. Because I felt bad because, like, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm not perfect. I think that's the problem with some YouTubers is not only do they pretend to be perfect, but they also, like, they they tend to act like they don't make mistakes and that nothing ever goes wrong for them. And it's impossible to be a foreigner living in a foreign country and to travel to as many countries that some of us do and not make mistakes. And I think if we admit, like, hey, I did this and this didn't work out, then maybe if you talk about it in a YouTube video, the next person won't make that mistake. Take care. I think that's a big issue is that, like, there's no way that you don't make mistakes in traveling. Like you forget to do something when you book a flight, or you don't book the right hotel, or you don't prepare this, that, or the other, right? And I think that like a lot of these big YouTubers, they pretend like they're this like expert in traveling. Like I'll be honest, I've got more experience than most, like probably 90% of the people in the world in traveling, but I make mistakes every trip. Every trip. And I'm honest about it. It just is what it is. And I think if I'm honest and I'm like, hey, I did this and I fucked up, then you can be like, oh, I'll make sure I don't do that. I got fucking bit here too by a mosquito. Mosquitoes are bad out here. Do you try? Yeah, you do try. Yeah, man. Because look, I mean, look, okay. I have a small channel, right? But it's going to grow and it's going to keep growing. And the last thing I want, yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying, Jerry. It's like, dude, I've been scammed. And everyone, all these people say, oh, I would never let it happen to me. You're full of shit because it's not true. I also don't allow myself to get scammed anymore because I just don't trust anyone. And that's not a good thing either. Sometimes you have to take a chance and give people an opportunity to, because I know I've probably come off as rude to people where people are like, here, I want to show you this, or I want to take you here. And I'm just like, man, I just don't know if I can trust the person because I just met them, right? But like, for example, I'm starting to build a following and I'm starting to get my channel's getting bigger. And with time, it's going to keep getting bigger. And the last thing I want is for people in another country to be like, oh, I saw that Armyguy Travels guy. He was an asshole. He was rude to me. He was, you know, not cool, or he was disrespectful, or he doesn't respect the culture, right? And it's like, that's what I don't want. And I know that like I've been to airports and people have been like, "Oh, I follow your Instagram because my Instagram is bigger than anything else." Oh, can I get a photo? And I'm like, "Yeah." And that tells me people are watching and people are starting to see my stuff, right? And the last thing I want is for people to be like, "Oh yeah, he's a piece of shit. I didn't like that guy. He was fake, or I didn't like him, or he was rude." That's what I don't want that. I'm gonna make mistakes and that's okay, but I don't want to be like just okay. I'm a traveler. I get to do what I want because I have an American passport. It doesn't work like that. How did I get scammed? Okay, well, Cambodia was the big one. I got scammed in Cambodia with a broken TV in my hotel room. I reported it after I got back from Angkor Wat, and now I don't know if I can go to Cambodia because I didn't fix the situation. Because I'm not going to pay for it. And I wasn't going to stay around to find out either. That's one. I was exhausted when I got to Vietnam, and someone switched out money on me, and I got screwed on the money. It wasn't a lot, but it was kind of like I know I got scammed. That was not this trip. That was a year and a half ago, like when I was in Vietnam the first time. What else? What else did I get? Colombia. Oh yeah, Colombia. I got scammed a lot. Colombia. Yeah, Colombia. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. I'm still deciding how I'm gonna handle this. So I've got a second channel and it's monetized, but obviously I'm not in Colombia anymore, so the channel's not getting any views. I'm not making any money with the channel, and if I don't start putting content on it, it's gonna get demonetized. And I have a way that I can get a ton of views. I can just be honest and make issue specific videos on Colombia, and I could blow up the channel, but it's also gonna people are gonna think I'm like taking swipes at Colombia if I do it. So I'm gonna have to be very tactful, but I'm gonna start making content for that channel because that channel got monetized like 6 months ago. So, but I'm also not there anymore, and I'm not making content there anymore. My other channel, Armyguy Travels Colombia, is actually monetized. So, yeah, we'll see. I have a lot of content that would go viral, but I just don't know if I want to do it because I really don't like shitting on a country. So, I got these chips. I just don't know if I want to open them up. I'll show you guys. Barbecue flavor. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm an experienced traveler, but I'm still susceptible to get scammed. Anything can happen. The problem is, anytime you let your guard down, it can happen in any country. Any country you can get scammed. You can get scammed in the US. I just don't know if I want to, so a lot of times I just don't open myself up because, I just don't trust people. And that's not a good thing either. The more you trust people, the more good opportunities you have to learn a culture. Maybe on your other channel, you can just post ways on how not to get scammed. Yeah, the first video I'm going to do is about scopolamine. And that one's going to piss some people off. And then I've got another one, but I don't think I'm going to put it on that channel. I think I'm going to put it on Patreon. I have a story I want to say, but there's no way people are going to be receptive. Everyone else in the world will be receptive, and probably men in Colombia will be receptive, but it's going to irritate. Women in Colombia are going to be highly pissed. Even though it's the truth, and it's not a lie. Yeah. Do you guys have any questions about my first day in Myanmar? I'd be glad to answer. I need a haircut. Maybe I'll get a haircut tomorrow. You sure didn't want to go viral and have folks. I mean, honestly don't care if people are mad at me in Colombia. I just don't want it to like rub off in other countries. The problem is that like the people that are friends of mine in Colombia will not be upset because my Colombian friends will understand where I'm coming from, and all of those people are like on the same wavelength as me. So like I don't want to go viral for shitting on any country, but Colombia is an exception because I lived there for like 3 years and I have a lot of knowledge. But like people could get everyone's gonna, if you say stuff negative about a country, everybody's gonna be irritated. So you can't win sometimes. Yeah, I got scammed in New York, cleared out my bank account. Shit, that sucks, man. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Back when I used to use Tinder, because I don't use Tinder anymore, but like back when I used to use Tinder, when I was in Colombia, I would tell girls like straight up, like, if you scopolamine me, this is what I'm gonna do. And I'm not gonna go into what I said, but like, because usually you can tell if a girl's gonna rob you before you even meet her. I'm getting sleepy. Yeah, you can tell. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, real Colombian women don't come home with you the first night, and at least until you go out on a date. It's not like in America, where in America you can meet a girl on Tinder and be like, "Hey, let's Netflix and chill," and she'll do it. That's not how like most Colombians will. They don't operate that way. You've at least got to take her on a date. I'm not saying you won't hit it on the first night, but like girls are conservative. It's a conservative country. So if a girl is going to come over to your place without even having met you first, she's a prostitute or a robber. Like, just is what it is. That's why I'm going to Cali and Bogota. It's way too dangerous. That's what I'm saying. Scopolamines bad, man. But you got to be careful. It happens in Bogota too. It does not happen in Cali as often, and it doesn't happen in Bucaramanga as much. But there's other problems in Bucaramanga, and there's other problems in Cali. I think each I've been to Cali like 7 times. I've been to Bucaramanga 3 times. I lived in Bogota for 3 years. I've been to Medi like 10, 15 times. I've been to Cartagena 9 times. I've been to Choco. I've been to Villa Vicencio. I've been to Villa de Leyva. I've been to Meta. I've been all over Colombia, guys. All over. Go check out my Colombia channel. You'll see exactly. I've been to CTG like 9 times. I know CTG front to back. I'm the only white guy to party at night in La Maria at La Toxica. Like, the people in there were shocked that a white man walked in. But I also went with my buddy, and he's kind of a boss in that neighborhood. So La Maria is the most dangerous neighborhood in Cartagena, and I've got content on my channel, my Colombia channel there. I filmed in La Maria during the day. At night, I did not film, but I did go out. My buddy was like, "Do you want to come back out tonight?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Got in an Uber from Boca Grande where I was staying, and my Uber was like, "I'm not taking you there." He's like, "I don't care. I'm not taking you there. It's not. I don't want that on my mind that I took you there." And I was like, "Really?" And he goes, "Yeah, I can't." I was like, "Well, what if I put my buddy on the phone? Like, he'll meet us at the car." He's like, "Well, let me. I don't think I'm gonna do it anyways, but I'll talk to him." And evidently, my buddy knew. Like, this guy knew my buddy because my buddy's kind of a big deal in Cartagena. So he's not a bad guy, but he is a boss. I can explain that if you guys want me to. Dimer's a good dude. Without him, there would be no running water in La Maria. There'd be no electricity. There'd be no sports programs. There's a baseball program that he does where he sends kids to America on scholarships. Yeah. Dude, were you here on my channel when I was talking about that? I almost got scopolamine in Bogota. And it was not a hooker. It was like a girl, like a third date, potential girlfriend situation. Like the third date. She'd already been to my place before. Ulysses the Traveler did a whole interview with me about this. Yeah. Like, we're sitting back on my couch watching a movie, and I get an alert on my computer, so I like look to my left. When I turn right, she's dosing my drink. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Yeah. I like took her out on the terrace and like hung her off the edge. I was about to drop her ass. I wanted to because she risked my life. She could have killed me. Hey, fuck. There's mosquitoes in here. I'm getting bit. Good thing I got all my shots. Because you know what these mosquitoes have? Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, man. There's no benefit to dating in Colombia. Because here's what happens, right? You have a regular girl that's not a hooker, and she's a regular girlfriend, a regular girl. And she goes back to her neighborhood and she talks to people and says, "Oh yeah, I got a gringo boyfriend." And then they're like, "Have you been to his house?" And she'll be like, "Yeah, yeah, I've been to his house." Well, does he have a lot of nice stuff? And then the answer is yes. And then they're like, "Well, you should give him this drug and blah blah blah, and then take all his stuff and call us and we'll help clear him out." Yeah, I don't even think it's the girls most of the time. I think usually behind these scope girls, there's a dude in the mix. So, yeah. Doesn't absolve her of her sins, but yeah. Usually there's a dude that set it all up. So, do you guys have any more questions about Yangon? Yeah, today was a very interesting day. Ended up being pretty awesome. So I'm very enthusiastic about tomorrow. I think tomorrow is going to be a great day here. I'm excited to learn more about Myanmar culture, meet more amazing people, and try some more food. So I think it's going to be fun. Yeah, it's a cool place. Heard Panama is similar to Colombia. Yeah, but most of the girls out there are Colombian. Like, you go to the bars, you're gonna see like tons and tons and tons of Colombian girls and lots of hoes. I don't know. If I had to pick between Panama and Costa Rica, I'd pick Costa Rica, 100% out of 100%. I liked Panama, but I like Costa Rica more. The only thing that was cool about Panama was I was doing a tour. I went out with I met this guy, and he's very famous in Panama City. He's been around, he's an old guy, old guy. And he kind of like befriends foreigners, and he ends up taking you on a tour. And you end up getting, like, if you watch my Panama City tour video, you'll see him. Really, really sweet guy. Sweet guy. He's famous. You'll see him walking around in Casco Viejo. That's where he's always at. Well, at the end of the tour, he'll end up being like, "Hey, I'm gonna show you around, and then you could just take care of me." And you end up paying him, but you get your money's worth. He's just a funny old guy. Grew up in the Canal Zone, and at the end, we went to Cafe Coca Cola, which is the only Coca Cola branded cafe in the world. It's a legit cafe. And the guy that was giving me the tour was like, "This girl keeps checking you out." And I'm like, "Okay." So I was like, I just walked over and said hi to her. Next thing you know, we ended up spending like 4 days together, hooking up and just enjoying each other's company. She had just got divorced. She was kind of taking a vacation. She's not from Panama City. She's from David, or right outside of David, which is the north of the country, and up near Costa Rica, actually. And she's very sweet. I still talk to her on occasion, but she's got a bunch of kids and can't get away. And then I've been traveling so much, and now I live in Asia, so it's hard for me to get back to Central America. But that was like, so I didn't really have to mess with anything. NYC has no future. Yeah, that guy's a bum. Guy is such a freaking bum. I hate to say that. Like, I try not to talk shit about other YouTubers, but I'm really getting tired of him and Rello. Like, him and Rello are like, any man that's got to beg other men so that he can travel shouldn't be traveling. because he's not making content that makes the money worth it. People are just giving money to to see the crash out. That goes NYC the Future and for Rello. Neither one of them are either even worth making a video about. I hate to say it, but I'm just so tired of Rello and I'm tired of him. And I met Rello. Rello's never rude to me. I just lost a lot of respect. No, I'm the same way. Like I'm not opposed to pros. I just don't. Obviously, I don't. I mean, I'm definitely not opposed to it. I'm one of those guys that like I prefer regular women. NYC has no future. I like that play on words though. Like I think it's funny that dude's like, yeah, I'm the number one travel YouTuber in the world. That motherfucker's been to like 3 countries in his whole life. How are you the number one YouTuber in the travel space if you've been to 3 countries? And even that, and you've been in trouble in 2 of them. Multiply the number of countries he's been to, and I've been 10 times as many just in the last 2 years alone. So, I mean, I'm not saying I'm better than him because I'm just me, but it's like, how can you be the best when you don't even travel? Like, El Check-in is better than him. Ace is better than him. Check-in Effect is better than him. I'm better than him. I am better than him. Fuck that. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm better than him because he doesn't even make content. He just gets in trouble and crashes out. And I hate to be that guy. I hate to say that, but it's like like that dude sat there on his live stream tonight and he was like, "I'm better. I'm better than all these dudes." I'm like, "Bro, you've been to Sasua and crashed out. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. You've been to one country in your life and you couldn't even act right in that country. Like, freaking behave. You're a grown ass man." Nobody likes that guy. Everybody thinks he's a bum and he can't handle his money. But it is what it is. You know, everyone does their thing, right? Yeah, that guy's getting that guy. I mean, I'm not going to say that guy's getting screwed. He screwed himself. But I will tell you this, Johnny Somali made content. Before he started disrespecting Korea, he made content. He made good content. Well, he made crash out content too, but he's a big YouTuber. You know, but like it just gets to that point. It's like you can't say you're a content creator when all of your content is of you doing stuff that makes people make fun of you. Like, I guarantee you there's nobody that's like, I want to go take a trip with Rello, or I want to go take a trip with NYC the Future. Because you know you're going to end up paying for everything. And you know you're going to be babysitting the whole time. Like, nobody wants to do that shit. And that sucks. Like, because Rello could make good content if he wanted to. He just chooses not to. There's a lot of creators like that could make amazing content and have like I'll give you guys an example. Fook Map is a prime example. Fook Map is a white guy that went down to Vietnam, learned the language, and became like a TV personality in Vietnam. Ace Live is another example. You know, he started off doing the Chica stuff, but he ended up making some really good content about Black diaspora, and he ended up like the second he touched down in Chile, they were wanting like the news stations wanted to interview him because he makes good. When he tries, he makes great content, right? And I think that like there's nothing wrong with being yourself and being authentic and doing some funny stuff, but like you've got to make content. You've got to bring value to the space. What are you giving to people in the space that you're in? Are you helping people travel? Are you giving them tips? Are you showing them cool places that no other YouTubers are showing, right? Or are you just showing chicas? Anybody can do chicas in Sosua. Anybody can do chicas in Colombia. You're not doing anything else that any other dude can't just show up and do. So you got to mix it up, and you got to be diverse in your content. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm just like I'll work with any YouTuber. I'll work with any YouTuber that's got like 100, even 100 subscribers. I don't care. If you want to make content with me and you have a good idea, we'll do it. And we'll push it on my channel, but like I would never make content with Rello. I would never make content with NYC the Future because they don't make content. They just do bullshit. I like stuff like Bo Rakes. Bo Rakes makes good content. Flip makes good content because every one of his videos helps brothers when they go to Sosua. I like Ronan. Ronan's awesome. Ronan the Traveler. Unk J is awesome. And then like my fellow white boys like Drubinski, Timmy Carter. Fuck Kurt Kaz though. I'm not a Kurt Kaz guy, but like Timmy Carter, Baldwin Bankrupt, Christmas List, Drubinski, guys like that. Like those guys do good content. I like Itchy Boots. Itchy Boots is cool. Itchy Boots is like totally different type of content, but I like her. She's cool. I know she's gangster for the shit she does. Most people can't do what she does, especially as a woman. And she does it, and she makes a lot of money. Do I know Tommy? Tommy who? Oh, Tommy G. I don't know him. No, I've never met him. He seems like a goofball, but he does awesome content, you know? Like he's a goofball, but he's got his niche and he does it great. Like if there was any white boy that's like a goofball that tries to be down and go, that's Tommy G. But he does it to like perfection. You love J Rello and NYC the Future. Sabbatical's awesome. I love Sabbatical. You love J Rello and NYC the Future. You like watching them crash out. They bring no other value to the space. Like I said, I met Rello at the Halloween party. I was excited to meet him, and then when I met him, I'm like, not impressed. There were so many other better creators out there. Sergeant Sosua is like Sergeant Sosua is awesome, and he's just getting started. Like he does a lot of veteran content, so I have a lot of respect for him on that. He's just a good dude, so I respect him in general. But like Rello and NYC the Future are just like NYC the Future is not even a creator in my opinion. He's not a creator. He only has 2,000 subscribers because he crashed out. And people want to see him crash out. And they want to hear his fuck shit. Like, he's not a creator. I have no respect for him. He sounds like Beetlejuice. He looks like Beetlejuice. The dude is on the spectrum and rides the short bus. And that shit he was saying tonight, like I'm the man and people are trying to get on me. I'm like, bro, nobody watches you because they like you. They all think you're stupid. They all think you're stupid. You crashed out. It's the only reason you have subscribers. And you don't make content. Like, go make a freaking video. Go make a real video for once. Rello's the same way. Rello used to do good content, but now he just crashes out. Ever since Cartagena, like, he better never go back to Cartagena. People are looking for him in Cartagena. I'm not saying anything. I know people in Cartagena. They're looking for him in Cartagena, so you know that girl's connected, and not in a, not in a good way. So there's so many better creators in black space, and so many creators like in general that are out there. They're doing great work and great content, and that are just grinding. And then you got people that are just like sitting there at Bailey's doing a live stream, like getting numbers from pros. Anybody can do that. It's not impressive. I'll tell you what really irritates me is like guys like Check and Effect. I hate it when people say like, "Oh, he's the best black creator." He's one of the best creators. Take color out of it. That guy makes great content. I'll tell you another one. Another creator that's on the rise. He's got a tiny channel, but I think he's going to be really good. There's a guy named Shu. Shu, it lives in Vietnam now. He's in Thailand making content. Joshua, he's good. I don't know if I believe the $100 apartment video, but all of his other content is like awesome. He goes by Peace, Love, and Shoe on Instagram. So check out his channel. Shoe makes good content. I'm gonna make some content with him when he gets back from Thailand. I'm really hoping he meets up with Kellen out there because Kellen's awesome. I want to make content with him and Check and Effect. I'm sure I've already reached out to Check and Effect. I just haven't made it back out to Thailand because I'm checking out new countries. But I'm going to be out in Thailand soon, so should be some content with me and Check and Effect coming soon. That's if he'll work with me. So, he's way bigger than I am. So, yeah, there's so many good creators out there right now, of all backgrounds, doing all types of content. I'm out here making content, like making full videos in a country that's in a civil war, which, I'm not having an opinion on that. And it's like, and then I was in Japan the other day, like a week ago, and then I was making content, and in between I was home for like 3 days in Vietnam making content, and then you got this dude out there in Sasua saying I'm like the best, and I'm like, no. Most of us are out here grinding our ass off. You are crashing the fuck out and asking for free money and handouts. So, yeah. But either way, yeah, we're having a great time out here, man. We're here. I met some amazing people. I tried some really good food. Had some weird food too that was cool. We made a great main video today, and then we also did a 4K city walk on top of that. We've got 5 major videos coming from Japan. Different style than what you guys are used to from my channel, so I think you guys are going to like it. I decided instead of doing themed videos in Japan that I was going to just show you my whole day. Like, this is what I did for the day in Japan. Like, this is my day in Japan, blah, blah, blah. And it ended up being great because there's no real B-roll. It's just straight up checking places out and madness. I had a girl feeding me egg with chopsticks. What's the weirdest thing I've eaten here? Dude, that freaking ice cream sandwich literally was crustless bread with ice cream in the middle. I was like, the fuck is this? This is crazy. But it wasn't horrible. Like, it was good. I was kind of surprised. Like, they called it awesome ice cream, and it ended up being this huge plate. Wait till you see the YouTube video. It's wild. Literally, I was like, is this ice cream? And I was like, holy shit, it's fucking bread. The fuck is this? No, I did not eat it all. I ate like 30% of it. It was a lot, and I hadn't eaten regular food yet. I was looking for so this place had a dish that I wanted, and they had it on their menu, and then they were like, "No, our cook left, like our chef left for the day." So like I couldn't get regular food. Um, and like so they were. I was like, "I'll try that," and he's like, "Okay." Um, the thing about okay, so here's the deal, right? NYC the Future to me is not even a creator. He's just a bum that crashed out and now he's getting clout for it. And the second he leaves Sasua, which is going to probably be soon because he doesn't have any money, nobody's going to remember him because he can't do this shit in New York because he'll get his ass beat. I'm not from New York, but I know enough people from New York to know that you can't do that shit in New York City, the shit he does. And he doesn't have the money to do that. So the thing about Rello is Rello has built a name for like Rello has made enough content that he can be a bum now. So like Rello isn't really a creator. Like, okay, how do I say this? Rello's only been to a few countries, but he's made enough content and he's got a name where he can crash out, right? And still come back. And people will follow him because he's Rello. But like NYC the Future is not Rello. And NYC the Future is like a re version of Rello. Like the dude's slow. I talked to some people that ran into him in Sasua the last like couple days, and I mean, he is Beetlejuice. He sounds like Beetlejuice, and he is Beetlejuice. It just is what it is. Like if Howard Stern was still rocking the way he used to, that dude would be on the Howard Stern show. He thinks everybody likes him, but everybody's laughing at him. That's the problem. So, but KSI is big, but KSI made real content too. Like they're okay. I'll give you an example. KSI to me is like the black version of Chris Travels. Chris Travels actually has sponsors and big money sponsors now. His type of crash outs, like he makes money on a lot of it. So, some people do that like prank content, but it's entertainment, so it's still content. I don't want to do that kind of content, but I have a lot of respect for the people that do it. It's like Fat and Broke, right? A lot of people don't like Fat and Broke, but he does what he has to do. Like he's that's the type of content he makes. He actually makes good regular content, but like he got famous on the crash out stuff. So, it just is what it is, right? But I think that the best thing, a lot people may disagree with me, but I think the content that is best that Fat and Broke does is his regular content. His regular videos really would help people out if they're trying to move to Vietnam. So, like, I have respect for that. Like, I think you have to diversify your content. You need to be making reels. You need to be, or shorts and reels. You need to be doing live streaming. You need to be doing videos. You know what I mean? Are you allowed in Japanese bathhouses with those tattoos? I don't know. I never went to one. You mean the onsens? I didn't try to go. I'm not there anymore, by the way. I'm not in Japan anymore. I left Japan like 5 days ago, 6 days ago. I went back to Vietnam. Now I'm in Myanmar. I'm in Yangon right now. I don't see why it would be an issue, but I also didn't try to go. Where are you watching from, Sam? Any cute girls coming over? I'm not allowed to have girls in my room here. Oh, Houston, let's go. I used to live in Houston a long time ago. I lived at Westheimer and Hillcroft. It's against the law for me to have women in my room here. It's against the law here. Every time I roll over, I get a mosquito bite. There we go. They do have Muslim. There's a whole Muslim area that's like a 5 minute walk from here. But that's not why. It's just a law here. I think Lao has the same. I don't think I know. I know Lao has the same law. I don't think they enforce it though. I think it depends on which hotel you're in. Yeah, I can't. I got a girl coming over when I get back to Vietnam. But I can't have any girls in my. They won't let them in. I mean, the second they say they're coming to my room, they won't allow it. I did have a pro like drop me a letter, a thing. You'll see it in the video. I didn't put her in it though. I've been to Laos, yeah. I went to Laos last year. Yeah, I didn't put her in the video because I don't want to get in trouble here, but and I do want to come back at some point. But I put the like little slip she handed me. I showed that, like, so the guys know what it is, because I don't think guys understand what's going on. And if so, how'd you find, like, what did I think about Lao? Or how did I find out about the slip? Because there is prostitution here, but I just don't. I'm not messing with that here. Because first off, that's not what I want here. Second off, the prostitution here is run in areas that I shouldn't go as a foreigner. That could be unsafe. And I just don't want to be a part of that here at all. What did I think about Wow? To be fair, I missed half of my trip to Laos because I got stuck in. So when I went on my Asia trip, my first country was supposed to be Laos. And I took Air Canada from Bogota, Colombia to Toronto, and then from Toronto to Korea. And then I was going from Korea to Laos. And Air Canada canceled my first flight. So I got stuck in Toronto for a day, it sucked, but it was okay too because I have friends in Toronto. So I just hung out with my friends. I don't need a visa, obviously, as an American. So, and I grew up between Ohio and Cleveland. I mean, Cleveland and Texas. So, like, half of my growing up was in Texas, half of it was in Ohio. So we used to go to Toronto a lot. So I have friends up there. I finally got on my flight after 24 hours, and I ended up in Korea. And then my flight got canceled there too. So I ended up exploring the DMZ. I went to the border with North Korea, made content. And then I finally make it to Laos, but I lost, like, remember I was going Laos, Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam, Philippines. So I had it all, like, scheduled out. So I missed half of my trip. What's up, Ripple Effect? So I missed, like, half of my trip in Laos. So to be fair, I don't know if I got enough time there to really get a good opinion. But I didn't really enjoy the time I was there. But I would like to go back and try it again and see. What, Toronto? Or Cleveland? Yeah. I lived in Houston for 4 years. I lived in San Antonio for like 15, 20 years. But I was born in Ohio. That's why I've got all the Buckeyes stuff. Oh, you're a Katie. Oh, cool. I've been to Katie Mills like a million times. Yeah, I lived in Westheimer and Hillcroft, Southwest Houston, for a long time. Just take a Memorial over to I-10 and I-10 out west, Katy. Oh, you're from Toronto. Sweet, man. I like Toronto. And every once in a while I like to hang out in Mississauga. It's where all the good baseball and basketball players come from, Toronto. It's also where all the black people are. That's probably why all the all the best athletes in the NBA and in baseball are all from Mississauga. The Naylor brothers, actually, there's three of them now. The third one just got drafted. All three Naylor brothers, Andrew Wiggins. Who else is from Mississauga? Nice, nice. I remember when Katie had one high school. Now there's like three or four. I'm trying to think. Who's the other NBA player that came out of Mississauga after Andrew Wiggins? There's probably a bunch, actually, but there's another big one. Yeah, I like Katie. Katie's cool. If you have money and you live in Houston, you should probably live in Katy. But now it takes forever to get from Katy into downtown Houston. So I like living off of 59. 59's the best. Like Sugarland. Sugarland's awesome. I like Sugarland. What's crazy is before I moved, I was in I was on my way to an Astros game. Astros Indians. Um, Mississauga. Okay. Oh, Jamal Murray. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Jamal Murray's awesome. Kentucky legend. Yeah, he's good. Um, yeah, it's crazy. Like, my buddies and I, we left. I was teaching still, and I had some time to burn at the end of the school year because I wasn't renewing my contract. And I was teaching in San Antonio, and um, we went to a game, Astros Indians, and on the way to Houston is when Uvalde happened. So my school got locked down. What's up, Jet? Like I was on the highway on I-10 on my way to Houston when Uvalde happened, and Uvalde's west of San Antonio on I-90, and we found out about it. And my school, my principal called me and, can you come back to the school? I'm like, I'm in Houston. I took the day off. The next day, the kids were all depressed and upset because like some of the kids at my school had family members in Uvalde. So yeah, man, I'm actually in Myanmar. It's the only place I get signal is in my hotel room, and even then, I can't get on any other apps. Only TikTok and YouTube. Man, there was more to that. There's way more to that. That chief of police got fired and should be in jail. He told them not to go in. I don't care what you do. You got to go in. You don't wait for a whole bunch for SWAT and all these people. You just go in. It's it's cool. I got here late last night. Um, I got here late last night, and then this morning I went out and I started exploring the city, and I was super depressed. This place is hard. It's really rough. And then um, throughout the day, like it all started to come together, and I started having a blast. and I made an amazing video. Like, I know the video today, it's gonna start off. I'm telling you guys, when the first video from Myanmar comes out, you're gonna have to gut out the first like 5 minutes because it's slow. It's slow, but like when you see all the shit I did, like crazy, crazy, crazy. Like, you'll see. You'll see what I mean. So this first video is gonna be great. I hope tomorrow's just as good. Yeah, I don't care. There's nothing. I would lose my job if I was a police officer and I was in Uvalde. F what they're talking about. I'm going in. I'm grabbing a rifle. I'm grabbing a pistol, and I'm going in and locking that thing down. I don't care if I lose my life in the process. You can't let that keep going on. Like I said, just bad management, bad leadership. Yeah, small town, man. You know what's crazy? So I was in Houston, on my way to Houston when that happened. But like the previous weekend, so I had like 10 days to burn, right? And the previous week, I also called off on Friday because when you don't renew your contract, you don't get to buy out your days. So like I was using them every Friday. I was calling off, and so I had to go get my. I went out to Eagle Pass to the border checkpoint to get my global entry appointment, right? And I stopped off in Uvalde because I used to collect baseball, like sports cards, and that Walmart was like the bomb. Uvalde's Walmart has like more selection like than anything. So I would go out there. Um, yeah, so I was in Uvalde like the Friday before, and then the next week is when that happens. And I was on my way to Houston. So, favorite city? I mean, I only know Ho Chi Minh. I haven't even explored most of it yet. I haven't explored Vietnam yet, really. Just Ho Chi Minh. A lot of Ho Chi Minh. So, we have more coming. I mean, once I do my border run, which is going to be like a week and a half. I go to another country. I'm gonna to do my border run. Yeah. Is it cheap here in Myanmar? Holy shit, it's crazy. So I changed $180 yesterday, or no, this morning, and I split it up like half and half, so like $90. $90 for today, $90 for tomorrow. I can't even spend it. Like here, I'm gonna show you what I have left. It's crazy. Check this shit out. This is what I have left for my money today. For my half. These are $10,000 cat notes. Like here, like, and then these are like 5,000 cat notes. 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. And then I got like I think one 500 note. No, 200 and a one. Yes. Tokyo's expensive. Bro, I got hookah, food, and a whole thing of Chinese rice liquor. Like a whole vat of it. And I spent like $4. So, I mean, dude, this is just half the money. I still have the other half, which is like double this because I did spend like half of my money, half of my half today. All right, I'll give you an example, right? So, like, this is just a portion. I got a whole other freaking amount. Like, hold on, let me show you. Okay, that's not it. Hold on 1 second. I'm not even going to use all the money I had. Hold on. Where's it at? Yep. Dude, look at this freaking wad. This is my other wad. Dude, look. Hold on. So that's what's left from today, right? Look at this. This is all. It's my other half that I haven't even touched yet. Like, bro, I brought a bag of chips, a Coca-Cola, and a whole bottle of liquor, which is in the fridge, for $2 today. That's crazy. $2, I bought a bottle of liquor, a Coke, and a bag of chips. Yeah, dude, like, I got like, and this is what I have left from today. It's crazy. Some of the whiskey that we were drinking in Tokyo, I thought would they sell at the airport, and they didn't. However, they do sell it near where I live. That's awesome. That's crazy cheap, especially if it's nice there. Yeah, I mean, dude, look, I mean, it's rough here, no lie. I mean, my building is running on a generator right now, so, and I can't get Wi-Fi anywhere outside of my building. It is it's a conflict zone. State Department has this country as a level 4 do not travel, like Afghanistan. But I'm walking around the street with a camera and my iPhone in my pocket. So, yeah, I mean, look at the State Department for Myanmar, level 4, do not travel. But I don't feel it. You just don't leave the city. Don't leave. So Yangon is the old capital. That's where I'm at. The new capital is like up near Mandalay. I don't remember. I don't know how to pronounce it properly. So, but yeah, like this one, similar. No, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, it's. So like I got like all of this still left, and these are all tens, $10,000. I'm not gonna be able to spend it. Like, I wanted to keep drinking just to spend the money, and I can't. I don't want to be fucking hammered the whole time. Dude, I could eat out. I could eat all day long. I could probably go shopping. Like, that's what I'm saying. Iraq, Erbil is actually cool, though. I've been to Erbil. But, like, I need to put it all together because I don't even know. I gotta spend it. Let's see. So these are all the tens. I just put the 2 stacks of tens together, like, and then here are the fives. These are all fives, right? Yeah. So these are all fives right here. And then got the ones and the small bills. Some old ass rickety bills, but they spend. So, yep. Maybe we'll bless someone tomorrow. I think that's what we'll do. Actually, we'll bless someone Tuesday morning, just to make sure I have the money if I need it. After that, we're gonna go have a good. We'll hook someone up. Maybe we'll take someone to lunch, or, you know what I mean. Yeah, I'll put that in a folder. Yeah, and I still, like, I brought a couple $100, but like I have like an extra $180 cash. I'm not even gonna change it. I'm just gonna put it in the pocket. You know what I mean? Yeah. That way, in case if it rains, I'm good. So, but yeah, run generator. Well, I have AC, so I mean, no complaints, right? They're charged. Cool. But yeah. Cool. We are all charged up for tomorrow. There we go. Let me swap out memory cards in case if my camera gets stolen. Urbill is cheap, but not that cheap, especially at phone service. Yeah, I mean, data's tough, man. Data's difficult. So gotta swap out memory cards. Yeah, I did my job today, man. I made some good videos, took some good photos. Everything will get posted when I leave. You know what I mean? When I leave, because I can't post anything on most platforms right now. I was able to post. I was able to post some stuff, some shorts on YouTube, but that's it. Yeah. Dude, I thought I was gonna hurl on that. When you guys see this rickety, 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 rickety amusement park ride that I went on, dude, they hand pushed it. Hand pushed. Super dangerous, but I was like, fuck it, let's go. We're gonna have a good time. Oh, I can't forget these. So I bought these pants today because I have shorts and you have to have pants to go on the into the pagoda, right? The pagoda. So like so I bought them for $2. I think it was $2. Did I find any women? I met a girl in Vietnam that was coming here. She's from here. So on Tuesday. But it's right near her work, so I don't think it's gonna be a problem because it could be a work meeting and we're gonna sit on the opposite sides of the table. Hopefully I can take her on a date in Vietnam. I think that would be nice. She's pretty. But she's cool. Food's awesome here. The food is awesome. They have a lot of good flavor. Because remember, so like what I find is that any country that's mixed with Indian or has a huge Indian population that affects their food, you get to see like you get more flavor to it, right? No, you can't date the women here. Nope. As a foreigner, you can't. So, and like tons of Indian people here. Actually, there's a huge Muslim community too. Like I walked by, there's like a bunch of mosques, like down the like 5 minute walk from here. Yeah, here in Laos, you can't. It's against the law to date as a foreigner, to date a local. I don't think that, like I said, I don't think they enforce it in Laos. I don't think it's fully enforced, but like they could if they want to, and it's better just to leave that alone. So, but like I always say, I don't travel for women. I travel to travel, and if I meet someone, that's amazing. So, I think if you travel for women, you end up like losing a lot of the experience. I mean, there's women everywhere you go, so you can always make it work. But when I was younger, I traveled for women, and it always like I never really got the full experience out of it. I don't knock guys that do. Some guys just they work so hard in the States that when they travel, they just want to go crazy. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying like, but I don't live in the States, so I don't have to deal with that. I know when I was at Sasua the first time, like everybody was like, "Oh, you're not hooking up with any girls," and I hooked up with a couple, but um, I wasn't like all about the chicas, and they were like, "Well, why?" And I'm like, "Because I live in Colombia. Colombia's easy." Get anything he gets. How big are your pockets? My pockets were fat. So I travel with women. I mean, yeah, they're great company. I'm not knocking it, dude. I think that if you travel to travel and you get girls, like, there's nothing wrong with that's awesome. That's what I like doing. Trust me, I wish I could be doing what I want to do here, but I'm also not going to break their laws. So, yeah. Yeah, if I could, I'd be going balls deep. Oh, man, here's the thing. You can have a blast in Colombia, and you can probably do it without a problem. That is very true. Women can serve as our free tour guides. Yep, 100%. You know what I mean? Like, so what I like about Jet is Jet's like an explorer. So that's why I think you and I got along so well, is because you were wanting to get out there and see stuff, and you were like, I want to go see it. Like, I want to go see as much as I can. And that was cool. That made that right there for me. Like, you and I were on the same wavelength on that, especially with like going to Wayno, like going to that that place we went to, that town Wayno. Like, we didn't know what we were gonna find there. I think you were just trying to find a scarf. So, and we ended up having a great time and met some cool people. And dude, I'm gonna smash that when I get back to Japan. I still have her number. So, dude, that whole dice thing was crazy, wasn't it? It's good to have a local woman that knows the language and the area. Yeah, I agree. If you notice, none of the YouTubers that have done content here are like have single females in their videos. Like, none. Most of these guys are like Luke Demont. All his content is doing like all by himself. The other couples that I've seen, it's like two white people, like couples. Like, you just don't. It's not allowed here. What's my travel itinerary for Myanmar? For Myanmar, it's pretty easy. I'm only here a few days because I didn't know what to expect. My travel itinerary was, I got in last night. Today, the whole start of the trip was just going to be wandering around, seeing what was going on, seeing what I could find, which I did. And then I got into it. And then I made a great couple of videos today. And then tomorrow I'm doing a tour through one of my partners, Agoda. So soon I'll do a post on Instagram when I get back. And I'll post a link. And if you guys book on it, then I get 10%. I have the same thing with Viator. I'm a partner with them. So I'll do that tour tomorrow. I'll be done probably about 11. And then I'm going to go check out some more food, check out some more places. I've got some ideas written down. Tomorrow night, I'm going to be out at 90th Street, kind of enjoying the nightlife here. And then I'm going to get up early on Tuesday. I'm going to go see a couple of things, have breakfast, go meet up with that girl for lunch. And then I will go to the airport at like noon. No, noon or 1. I have to be at the I have to go to the airport. I think my flight's at 4 p.m. on Tuesday. So I'll be back in Vietnam by 7 p.m. English proficiency in Myanmar. Ooh. Not very good. Not very good. It's not like Vietnam where all the young people are learning English. A lot of the young people here don't know English. It's not a bad flight. It's like 2 hours. It's 2 hours. I think we gained back an hour, or no, it's plus 1 hour between here and there. So yeah, I guess supposedly, Eddie. I haven't had any problems. But I'm also, you notice I'm not out late. I got in, I think, at 10:30, 11 o'clock. And even then, people told me that was too late. But there's a big like a big festival going on in my neighborhood. So I just did that and came straight here. It's a level 4. Sorry, State Department has it as a level 4. State Department for the U.S. has it as a level 4 do not travel, but that didn't stop me, and I'm glad I came. I think Myanmar's awesome. It's got a lot of problems, but I'm sure they're gonna work on it. That means you got a catfish in video title like Bald and Bankrupt. What do you mean? I don't see anyone traveling to as many places as you do. Nope, not right now. Not except for the big guys. The big guys that are making a lot of money are still hitting it pretty hard. But I'm trying to grow my channel, so I'm putting in double time. I was in Japan the other day, then Vietnam. Right when I got back to Vietnam, I immediately started making content again. I got a cool video coming out soon. What's up, Jacob? And then now I'm in Myanmar. I'll be back Tuesday night. And then a week later, I go to Singapore. They told me not to go there. Extremely dangerous. Yeah, that's what everybody says. But honestly, I've felt nothing but welcomed here. I think they're very surprised to see white people out. I think they're very like, what? What are you doing here? Why are you here? Do they look Asian or Indian? Remember, India is just to the west of Myanmar, so there's tons of Indian people. They're kind of a mix of Asian and Indian, but Indians are Asian, so they look Cambodian, if that makes any sense. They look Cambodian and Laotian. They're more brown, like brown Asians. And then there's all different color. India is such a big country, so they've got like black Indians, light-skinned Indians. Yeah, that's how it is in Malaysia, but they're also 60% Muslim in Malaysia. There's a wide range of color and shape and size and height with the people in Malaysia, which is cool. I can't wait to go back to Malaysia because all of my videos did great. Malaysia is one of those hotspots. If you make good videos, they love it. Where are you watching from, Jacob? Jacob Cross? Yeah, I've got like a whole list of places that I want to go to in Malaysia. Dude, the food is so good. Yeah, dude, kale was a good time. The nightlife was kind of shit, in my opinion, but like everything else was awesome. Yeah, you got Indian that look Filipino. Yeah. Filipino. Where are you from? the Philippines. I'm from the Philippines. Where are you from? I'm from Mindanao. I have a friend there. I thought the nightlife was good. My friend in Filipina. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I went to what's that big complex? It's over near Bukit Bintang. It's a huge complex with like 50 clubs and bars and shit. Dude, it was lame. It was a Saturday night and like midnight. Nobody was out. I was like, the fuck is this? The weather's perfect. 50 clubs popping. Midnight. Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's cool, but like nobody was out. And the night before that, I went to the one on the backside of um what's the food market? Like the big food street, the night market. I went there, and if you walk down, walk to the end and exit there, and you go all the way on the back street. There's a huge club area, and I don't remember. Um, like that one was like, yeah, Trek, yeah, Trek is the spot. I was like, this is gonna be badass when I saw it, and then like nobody showed up. Um, but then like the other one that's on the backside of the food market downtown, like there was like it was all couples. There was no single people. Um, blah 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 blah. It was like, oh, I don't like bar girls. Yeah, honestly, you're not gonna see a lot of that in Kale. All the bar girls I noticed that were on that main drag in downtown, all of them were like lady boys, and they look like dudes. Like they look straight up dudely, and they were all fat. I mean, I wasn't looking for that anyways, but like when I saw it, I was like, ugh, really? That's what you got out there? Wendy Cross, Wendy Cross. Why does that sound familiar? I watched I watched you. One of you was in somewhere. I forgot. Yeah, I've been a lot of places, man. We got so many more coming up too. It's gonna be great. Just constantly traveling. I need to like take a break and save some money because I'm just spending on travel. But I'm trying to build this channel, so the more content, the better. How do you like Thailand? Thailand's cool. Change your name. Cool, cool. Thailand's awesome. I wish they still had a longer visa. I wish the retirement visa wasn't so expensive. Yep, we're going to every country. 196. Big tower. I can't remember. That might have been what was it? Kale in Kuala Lumpur. And now I remember you. Yeah. I think that was when I was in Kuala Lumpur. I did a live stream from the tower. Wouldn't go to North Korea. I actually do. I want to go to North Korea. What did you think of Curacao? Curacao was cool. Um, I prefer West Point, the West Point of the island. Nobody really lives out there, but I enjoyed that much more than Willemstead. Willemstead was nice, but um, I enjoyed West Point. That's where the better beaches are. Yeah, I think it did, but I don't think it's open for U.S. citizens yet. I think a lot of countries are going to be a lot more friendly on visas now that Trump's in, but I also think North Korea is going to be more difficult. Certain ones are going to get tougher, but most of the ones that like countries that like limited the visas, because like under Biden, a lot of visas were limited. Like because they're not when they're not scared of a president, They tax Americans. So like give you an example. Albania used to be 1 year. It used to be 1 year, no visa needed. Now it's 3 months. But I think they're gonna change it back now that Trump's in office. Who are you talking about, Ripple? Someone else? Like who's been posting? From Indonesia? Dude, there's so many good creators around the world. There's so many, I can't even keep up with them. If I haven't met them or haven't like actually watched their stuff. Um, Ukraine was interesting because it was during the war. My building got hit by a drone. So probably Ukraine, just because of the situation. This is my second country right now um, that is technically an active zone. Yeah. I'm not going to be on for long, though, Kim, because I've got to get up in the morning. But I'm going to stay on for a few more with you guys. I stick out more here than I did in Ukraine because out there, people are white and I'm white. Yeah, I'm exhausted. But drones don't know color, so, you know what I mean? I remember when I was booking for Ukraine. Oh, yeah. Oh, you didn't know I had that many, huh? I didn't even realize until I was like laying like this how tatted up I really am. What's funny is I can wear like a dress shirt and you can't even see any because I don't have my neck on, and I have them like stop at the wrist so that I can wear a dress shirt. Yeah, I have a lot. I don't think people realize it. I think another thing too is like people see what they see on like on a screen like this, and then when they meet you in person, you don't always look the same. Nice, cool. Tattoos are awesome. Like for example, one guy met me that watches my channel on occasion, and he's like, "Dude, I thought you were bigger." I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "You look fat on screen." I'm not actually a big guy. No, I just look fat sometimes based on the angle, but like in person, I'm about 5'8", 5'9", and I'm about 180 pounds. That's about regular size. I'm just a regular. I don't even look. I'm a little chubby in the midsection, but other than that, I'm not a fat guy. I'm just a regular sized dude. It's all about the angles. That is the truth. The angle of the dangle. No, I'm just joking. TikTok has tons of filters. Yeah, I don't really use them. Yes, I have tattoos on my back. I have tattoos on my ribs. I have tattoos on my legs. I have my chest. Ooh. Between Ukraine? What do you mean? What were you asking? Connection is better now, yeah. I think it's because nobody's really using it right now. Because it's like 1 in the morning. I gotta get up in 6. Wait. Ooh, that's difficult. Um, Colombia, but Ukrainian women are pretty hot because I like Slav. I think Slavic is kind of sexy, and there's a lot of Slavic girl. I mean, Ukrainians are Slavic. Not all of them, but a majority of them are Slavic. So Ukraine's Ukraine's got a lot of Miss Universe. So does Colombia, Venezuela, Russia. Isn't it ironic that it's like Colombia and Venezuela were the same country a long time ago, and Ukraine and Russia were, and they have hot women? Go figure. It's regional. I went to Russia when I was a teenager, but way before, not for YouTube, long time ago. We're obviously going to be waiting till the war dies down for that. I also don't. I don't have the Ukraine stamp in my passport anymore because I filled my entire passport up in a year and had to get a new one. So so yeah, I mean, so I don't have to worry about the Ukraine stamp being in my passport anymore. So Russia, once the war dies down, I'll go. What about hot men, Ukraine and Colombia? It depends on what you like. Um, Ukraine's got a lot of tall dudes. By the way, this is no Diddy conversation here. Um, Ukrainian men are very manly and masculine, and they're tall. Um, Colombian men, it depends on the area. So, like Colombian men from the coasts,